Hey y'all, I'm Anna and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I've had a video. We are selling our house and we found a new house. So we have been very busy lately just doing all of the paperwork for everything and showing our house and having it inspected and all that. But everything is working out really well. We found the house that we love and we're so excited because it's my dream kitchen, y'all. Like, seriously, I'm so excited. So in a few weeks, you'll get to see that when I film in my new kitchen. All right, so today we are making quiche, and it is probably one of my favorite things to make because it's so quick and easy, and you can just change it up however you want depending on what you have on hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I hope you enjoy. I just preheated the oven to 350, and what I have here is a deep dish 9-inch pie crust. This was just a frozen crust I got at the grocery store. And I took a fork and pricked it real good, and so the first thing I'm going to do is put it in the oven. My oven's already preheated, and this needs to blind bake for about 10 minutes or so. And while that blind bakes, we're going to start on our filling. So let's go over all of these ingredients. I have 7 eggs here, I think. It might be 8. No, that's 7. 7 eggs, some shredded cheddar cheese, lots of bacon, and I've got some chives from my mom's garden and a tomato. Now, the thing that I love about quiche is that, oh, and I have some heavy cream. The thing that I love about quiche is you can seriously put whatever you want in there. A lot of times I'll put sauteed vegetables like mushrooms or bell pepper. Sometimes I don't put any vegetables in there. It all depends on what I have. And today I'm filling some bacon, and my mom gave me these 2 things that I wanted to use. The oven's making a noise. So let's go ahead and get started. It's so easy. So I've got my 7 eggs here. I'm just going to kind of beat those. Get those started, pop all the yolks or whatever. And to that, I'm going to take my heavy cream. Now, I don't measure this, so I would say it's between 1/4 of a cup and 1/3 of a cup if you want to measure it. And down below, I'll have a link to my blog. And in my recipe on my blog, I'll give you measurements. So if you aren't comfortable with just throwing it in there, don't worry, I've got your back. So I've got my heavy cream. And I'm going to put salt and pepper in here. Just do it to your taste. Now this is 7 eggs, so don't be skimpy now because you need to salt it so it'll taste good. And some pepper. Sometimes I put like garlic powder in here. You can do that, or onion powder. You can put anything you want. And then again, I don't measure. I'm just going to put a big handful in here. And sometimes if I don't have meat, sometimes I do sausage, but if I don't have any meat or anything, like this all on its own is so good. Just eggs, cheese, and cream. You can't beat that. So, alright, so now I'm going to take some of my bacon. This is about 8 pieces. I have been snacking on it. Don't judge me. Oh, whoopsie. And I cooked these a few minutes ago until it was really crispy. And I'm just going to crumble some in here. I'll probably do about 4 or 5 pieces. And then I am going to reserve some for the top. Do one more, and maybe a half, and one for me. Okay, that's good. Oh wow, there's a huge piece. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for the moment, and I'll see you in just a second. I forgot to chop up my chives, but these came from my mom's garden, and totally optional. You don't have to add this. And the tomatoes, totally optional. Half the time I don't do this because I don't have a tomato, but we'll lay those on top. And I'm telling you, when you put tomatoes on your quiche, or at least when I do, that's like my favorite part. So I'm real excited. Alright, let me go ahead and chop this up and I'll show you the next step. My crust was in the oven at 350 for about 10 minutes. And when I say blind bake, all I mean is you just put it in the oven with nothing in it. And the reason we do this is because I want the crust to be cooked a little bit. As you can see, there's not much color on there, but it has puffed up a bit. So I wanted to get it a little bit cooked, like to give it a head start. So that's done. And over here I chopped up my chives. I did kind of a sorry job, but I don't care. And I'm going to add that to my egg mixture. And this is finished for now. So I'm just going to whisk it again, kind of get everything dispersed evenly. And now I'm just going to pour this in here. Okay, that's good. And now I'm going to take some more cheese. Just eyeball it. This is maybe about 1/3 of a cup or 1/2 cup. And now I'm going to take the rest of my bacon and just like I did earlier, kind of crumble it and spread it all over there. Now let me talk about my tomatoes. That is one about medium-sized tomato. I sliced it and I put it on some paper towels over here. It's okay. And I added some salt and pepper to it, and the reason I did that was obviously so it'll taste good, but I wanted to put it on a paper towel like that so that it could draw out some moisture, because sometimes when I do this with my mom, we make this a lot together, and sometimes we forget to do that and we just add the tomato right on top, and it kind of makes it soggy a little bit, so that's why I wanted to get a little bit of the moisture out. Okay, I think I'm going to save the rest for me to snack on. Alright, so here's my tomatoes. Like I said, I already put some salt and pepper on them, and you just lay them on top however you want. And if you are a fan of tomatoes, I'm telling you, this is so good. I'm so excited. Alright, and I'm all done, so I'm just going to pop this back in my oven. Now this will probably bake for about 40-45 minutes. But as always, when it comes out, I'll let you know how long it took, because it always depends on your oven. So we will see you in just a second. Alright, my quiche is out of the oven. It baked for about 40 to 45 minutes, somewhere in there, and this is my third piece. So I'm going to go ahead and just take another bite because it's so good. But the tomato on the top, I'm telling you, is the best part. Come look. The texture is perfect. It stays together. It's not dry. To me, this is absolute perfection. So there's really nothing else to say. I hope that you try this recipe. You will not regret it. Add whatever you have in your fridge to it. Whatever vegetables, whatever meat you want. You will love it. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.